Dream Machine by Luma Labs is quickly becoming one of the most exciting AI video tools you can experiment with right now. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 brand new ways to use Dream Machine that can completely transform your creative workflow. From generating cinematic AI sequences in HDR quality, to reframing your footage for any platform, and even redesigning full scenes with a single prompt. This update changes everything. They've rolled out some incredible upgrades recently, and the biggest one is HDR video generation, and the results look stunning. Just take a look at these examples and tell me this doesn't look straight out of a film studio.
Your imagination.
Making these videos is easier than ever. Simply go to Dream Machine, I'll leave the link down below, and click the plus icon to start. Choose the ray-free model for quick creative outputs, and set your desired aspect ratio anywhere from square to ultra-wide 21:9. If you want cinematic depth, toggle HDR mode. Otherwise, SDR will keep things lighter for drafts. Once that's set, type your prompt. For example, I'm using a woman exploring an abandoned city glowing with neon reflections after rain. Click Generate.
It usually takes a few seconds to process, depending on your prompt and model type. So while that's loading, let's fast forward a little bit. I'll skip ahead to show you what the final result looks like once it's done generating. All right, and here's what it came up with. Pretty amazing, right? You can already see how the lighting and motion look completely natural, and that was just from a single sentence prompt.
You can also use keyframes mode, where you upload 1 or 2 images to control the start and end points of your animation. For instance, I dropped in 2 photos of me holding a camera, one still, one mid-motion, and Dream Machine stitched them together into a smooth cinematic shot.
This part can take a bit longer to generate, so I'll fast forward through the process so you can see the finished clip. And there it is.
Pretty wild, right? But that's not all. You can modify, upscale, or extend any video too. The reframe tool lets you instantly shift formats, like turning a 16:9 landscape video into a 9:16 TikTok-ready vertical clip without losing composition. The modified video feature takes things to another level, letting you completely restyle your footage. The 3 main modes, Adhere, Flex, and Reimagine, give you different levels of creative control, from subtle texture tweaks to full-on scene reinterpretations. And if you're ever stuck, the Brainstorm tab can suggest lighting styles, environments, and camera angles to jumpstart your creativity.
For this demo, though, we'll keep things simple. We're going to modify our latest video. To do that, first click on the image or video you want to edit. Then click on Modify. There are a lot of creative options inside, but for simplicity, we're going to focus on the Suggestions tab to see how quickly it can restyle our clip. When you open the Suggestions tab, you'll see it breaks everything down into 4 simple categories: shot type, camera angle, style, and lighting. For this example, I'll select over the shoulder for the shot. It gives the scene a cinematic feel and makes the viewer feel like they're right there in the moment. For the camera angle, I'll go with high angle, which adds depth and a bit of drama to the perspective. For the style, we'll use 3D animation, a clean and visually dynamic look that adds polish and realism while keeping it creative. And finally, for the lighting, I'll select colored gel, which adds that professional, vibrant look with contrasting warm tones. Obviously, you can make this part of the prompt as detailed as you want it to be. Okay, now we'll click Generate. It'll take a little while to process, so we'll fast forward through the render and skip ahead to the final result.
Wow, that's pretty cool. It's not perfect. The 3D animation definitely changed the way I look, and there are a few little glitches, like the camera facing the wrong way. But again, the prompt we used was super simple, so keep that in mind. Even with that, I like how it came out overall. It's a great example of how you can experiment quickly, test ideas, and still get something visually interesting without overthinking the setup. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how your results turn out when you try it.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.